surprised you didn't want to talk about Gabe just a little bit. I had a question for you.
Let's talk about
that
Gabe.
Because nobody's brought.
What's going on here is the Twitter world has gone crazy today.
Yeah.
About NXT killing the indies and Triple H purchasing WWNLive and purchasing Evolve and using Evolve as a feeder system. Now there's some truth to that. There are arrangements going on. Gabe Sapolsky very well may be technically a WWE employee at some point later on this year. But not today. It's not today. It may happen soon, but the world has gone nuts. Gabe Sapolsky, expert troll, today on Twitter, when all this stuff was going on, tweeted out that he would have a major announcement. And the major announcement, trolling everyone, was not in relation to anything WWE. Was announcing that Zack Sabre Jr. was returning to Evolve in July because he's a master troll. He's a master troll, and he's great at it, and it was hilarious. And then Gabe Sapolsky on Twitter, not too long before we started recording, was obviously doing a vanity search on Twitter, searching for Gabe WWE because of all this stuff was going on. So he tweeted out, Gabe WWE.
Unless he was trolling you guys.
Oh, no, because he deleted the tweet shortly after. This was a mistaken tweet. But he's having some fun with it. But yeah, there's something that's going to be happening. And we referenced it a little bit last week, very vainly. It's picking up steam. People are starting to find out that there's smoke to this fire. Triple H is expanding NXT, and he's doing some out-of-the-box things to expand NXT. One of those out-of-the-box things with helping developmental is going to be working with promotions, and they have a pretty good relationship with Evolve and Gabe Sapolsky.
Uh-huh.
And it's one of those things where if Gabe wants to work in wrestling and get some more money out of it, that's probably one of the ways you can do.
Well, here's my question, because everybody's saying, well, it's basically to lock up talent so they don't go to ROH or TNA. My question is, if they give seat money to Evolve and Gabe can now run more shows and maybe have, I don't know, how does Gabe's contracts work? Are they on a performance basis, or does he actually have not long-term deals, but short-term deals for number of shows?
With wrestlers?
Yeah.
Huh? No, it's an indie show. It's like, hey, can you work the show? There's no contracts. He has no contracts with anyone.
Well, you have to. Oh, okay. So it's basically handshake deals then.
Yeah, it's, hey, can you work this date?
Yeah. No,
Gabe Sapolsky moved backwards when he left Ring of Honor as far as what they can do, because they can't sign people to contracts. They just don't have the number of shows to do it. Hey, can you work this date? Yes or no?
Yeah. I don't mean contract by, the way you think of major companies having contracts. I mean, okay, you can work, you'll work 4 shows for us and we'll pay you this much per show.
No, it's one show at a time for everybody.
Okay. Because I was thinking if they could, so if you could actually get concrete contracts of some variety and you're just running more shows of Evolve on the East Coast, you could, in theory, if you could lock in guys for more money, cripple a PWG in some ways.
You could, but I again, that's not the intent. When everyone looks at, okay, Triple H is trying to kill the indies, that's not what he's doing. He's trying to strengthen NXT. And if that has some hindrances on the independents because he's signing up what people consider to be the top talents, so be it. Triple H is trying to run his business. He's not going out there with the intent of, let's kill the indies. I want to be the only one. It's, I want NXT to succeed. Who are the best talents out there? I mean, that's what it is. Like when you're signing the Briscoes, you're not signing the Briscoes to hurt ROH. You're signing the Briscoes to help NXT. And if ROH can't adapt and push other talents, that's on them. That's not on Triple H to leave the best talents for them.
Okay, so it's only to hurt ROH and TNA, not to hurt.
No, it's not to hurt anyone. He's not intending to hurt anybody.
Oh, it has to be.
No, 0%. 0%.
Wow, really?
I'm signing Samoa Joe because I need a big name because Kevin Owens is on the main roster and Sami Zayn is hurt and Hideo Itami is hurt. I need a big name to help my touring because I want to tour NXT. I'm not going to say those are the pros. That's why I'm signing Samoa Joe. I need him for my show because he's a free agent. He's available. Let's go get the best talent. It's not, oh, Samoa Joe's going back to ROH? Well, fuck them. I'm going to sign Samoa Joe. No, 0%. Those who have the narrative that Triple H is trying to hurt NXT, or excuse me, hurt the independents by making the deals he's doing aren't seeing what the big picture is. They're not seeing, they're looking at it from their frame of mind like, okay, I like the indies. This guy's coming at us against the indies. No, trying to help NXT, trying to help the company. You're signing the best talents. He has an idea. He wants to make NXT his brand, the brand that he brings up to prominence, right? And the best way to do that is sign the best talents. I'm not going to sign the goddamn heavenly bodies ahead of Samoa Joe because the heavenly bodies aren't in ROH and I don't want to hurt them.
But you said it yourself at one point, is that you thought that the Triple H model was to make it the best indie in the country.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he's trying to hurt anyone else.
I agree with your point. You've turned me on that one because I never think highly of what they do for business. I never do. I always take that kind of jaundiced eye. If you're telling me that there's no harmful intent in this at all, I'll believe you. I'm fine with that.
No, I mean, it's just not the motivator. Because if you're motivated by killing all the indies, then, okay, what happens in 10 years when you don't have the same talents anymore and you need them around? Because where else are people going to... I mean, kill the indies is ridiculous. The indies aren't going anywhere.
No, but to get rid of some of the more better... or to cripple some of the better known indies?
No.
You know? Okay.
No. You want to do what's best for your brand, and I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to build a brand. I don't think he's watching ROH TV every week and saying, no, he's listening for what names are on the internet, creating a buzz, and that's who he's looking at. There's a reason why there are all these rumors wanting to sign the Briscoes. Because he doesn't know what they're doing on their Twitter. He doesn't know what they're doing on the ROH TV show. He just sees that there's buzz around the Briscoes. Like, hey, maybe we should look at these guys. You're looking at the guys who have the buzz around them. Maybe not even the best physical abilities, just the buzz. Because you want that buzz to be on NXT. You're trying to build yourself up. You're trying to grow your business.
Okay.
The fact that people think there's malicious intent being the sole factor in signing certain people.
Not sole factor, but
the majority factor. It's just not there. But what's going to be happening with Gabe and NXT and Gabe having a working relationship, if it comes to fruition, if it actually comes to pass, could be really interesting. And there will be people out there who look at it more negatively, and that's fine. I mean, because if you think that your brand that you like is going to get hurt, that's natural. Like if I think all the best talents I like in Ring of Honor are going to be signed by NXT tomorrow, and I like Ring of Honor, I'm going to be a little upset by that. But you got to look at the other side. NXT, they want the best talents. And if the best talents are Ring of Honor, not only does that kind of back you up, that you liked Ring of Honor for a reason. It justifies why you like them because NXT thinks those are the best talents too. But the thing is, NXT wants them because they want to be the best brand. Okay. You know, if Google wants to be the best, they're going to hire the smartest guys. And if those smartest guys used to work at Apple, so be it.